course, we're all concerned about money
Of course.
and careers and business, but what can business owners do? What do you think is a good thing business owners can do to probably maximize good fortune?
Well, there's a lot of things that business owners can do. Now, first thing we have to look at this concept of metaphysics and astrology first, yeah? Because since I have an opportunity today, let's talk about this. Because a lot of times people think that they are driven by luck. Now, luck has got two types. There are external luck, and then there's internal luck.
Okay.
Yes, external is what comes to you. There are circumstances, they are the environment, they are the economy, okay? Stuff that you may not be able to control.
Yeah, right.
But internal luck is what you do, what you don't do, what you decide to do, and what your perceptions of life is. That's called internal luck. So there are two parts to this equation. And we have to understand that when we talk about astrology, we are trying to analyze what comes to you, but there's a lot of things that you can still be in control.
Okay, so rather than sit around and just, expect a fate to happen to you and say, I can't do anything, it's in my book, so it's in my chart.
That's why we cannot just say this in your chart, because we see the same chart will show you positive and negative. The problem is, if you are by nature a negative person, you will look at all the bad stars and say, oh no, this is like a terrible year. But if you generally are a positive person, you will look at all the positive points for your chart and you focus on the positive. And you see, it's so simple. If we focus on the good things in life, life is pretty good.
Yeah.
If you focus on all the crappy things that happen in your life, then you think that, oh, life is so unfair. Hey, everybody has their time, So I would say that for business owners, it's the same thing, Is it a challenging year? Yes. But a lot of times, it is times like these that the small guys are able to grow and conquer new markets.
All right.
You see, so I think that great businesses are formed during times like this when they're challenging. So a lot of businesses historically are formed during challenging times.
Okay. So it's a good year for businesses.
I think it's a good year. Yeah, if you're small and trying to look big, the barriers of entry have now been reduced. So why not?
All right. So what should they do? What can they do to actually maximize?
Now, I think the most important thing is knowledge. Most people would just assume that, oh, this market is driven by certain industries and it's not lucky for them this year. First of all, let's seek knowledge. This is a wood year. Wood represents education and knowledge. The first thing you want to do is educate yourself in the field that you want to be. You got to be the best that you should be in that field. That's the first thing. Since it favors education, you should go for education. Now, some of you may have already got a business. Now, since it's wood element, wood represents education, maybe you want to change some of your promotional materials or maybe marketing in a style that it educates and gives value to people. So I think instead of just telling how great something is, maybe you want to change that to educate them, let them immerse in your stuff, immerse in what you do. And if they see that through your activities and your efforts and through your services and your products and your work, I think you would increase your market share. That's something you can do. Rather than just saying, oh, the economy is not good, I don't know what to do. Now you can actually do something.